I said you are bad. You said that is a crime. Bishop OYEDEPO to President Buhari. The presiding Bishop of Living Faith Church Worldwide, otherwise called Winners Chapel, Bishop David OYEDEPO has depicted the system of the President, Major General Muhammad Buhari, retired, as the most exceedingly awful throughout the entire existence of Nigeria. OYEDEPO said this on Sunday while conveying a message during the second help of the congregation at the Faith Tabernacle, Ota, Ogun State. I said you are bad. You said that is a crime. Must I say you are good before when you are bad? In my view, you are bad and should not be a leader. I have the right to say so. As far as I'm concerned, I'm a true-born and thoroughly bred Nigerian, an intelligent one. This government is the worst and in fact is a curse. He said the despite discourse bill being supported by Senator Sabi Abdullahi was the most absurd bill anybody could consider. The pastor said while the administration was trying to condemn about discourse, the individuals who execute orders voluntarily were left to work freely. OYEDEPO stated, the administration right now making a draconian law detests discourse. They said on the off chance that you talk derisively, you have submitted murder. As of somebody who says I will murder you and the person who slaughters, who has perpetrated a wrongdoing, I don't comprehend which sort of animal homestead we live in. I said quit offending me and you said that is despite discourse. However, someone executes and he is strolling free in the city. This is the most dumb and unreasonable perfect anyone can consider. So guys, we all know Bishop OYEDEPO, for his kind of person. He does not hide anything. Of course, people, you can say whatever you want to say. People, you say, oh, he's a PDP man, this and this and that. It is inconsequential. Now you will say whether it's a PDP man. What is happening now is what we are talking about. Whether what is happening now, those of you who are always coming out or jumping at him that he said this or he said that, whether you like what is happening, whether you are comfortable with what is happening. Now the government has not been able to tell us the reason why they are freeing all these Boko people, to the extent they said they want to send them abroad for schooling. And if you say anything that in that kind of a thing, when you see that kind of a thing, even you as a person, as a Nigerian, as a human being, you hear that kind of a thing, and these same people, you know the kind of things that they have done. They have already sent a lot of people to their early graves, and they are the other ones who are still living in panic. We know where they are. They are in IDP camp. They cannot go back to their homes. Some people lost everything they have worked for in their whole life, and the next thing the government turn around and say, oh, they have been rehabilitated, they have done this, they have done that, and to put salt upon injury, you are sending them back abroad to go and get education, to go and get quality education that you cannot even provide in the first place, and you are going to be spending taxpayers' money. A lot of people who have lost their lives, who have lost their businesses, now you are using their money again to send these people who have sent them to an IDP place, IDP camp, and you expect them to be happy. You expect the other people to be happy, and those who are always coming out to say this and this and that, everybody has his own fault. But when we talk about those who are saddled with the responsibility of taking care of people, protecting them, and they are not doing that. The case of, we are talking about the Boko people, the case of the Fulani S-men, that one is on a daily basis. It's happening every now and then, and nobody has said anything about that. The only area the government is concentrating on is the area of the Boko people. What of these ones that have really festered all over the place in the country? You are not doing anything about it. They are rendering a lot of people useless. Businesses have gone down the drain. A lot of people have lost millions. They have lost their livelihood, and the government is not saying anything about it. We know what is happening. They will tell you, no, you don't have to defend yourself, when you are not putting some measures in place for the people to be well secured. And more so, the police are not doing anything. From good account all over the country, they are not doing anything. They are not doing anything, even if they are being addressed or they are being arrested on a window dressing level. At the end of the day, they will be released. Because if really these people had really dealt with, definitely they will never be going back to this crime or committing this kind of crime. It is what we are saying every day. And now some they are still talking about, I think there's going to be a public hearing or something at the Senate today, and it's going to be shown on live on NTA and other platforms. They are still talking about this hate speech and what have you. They don't want anybody to say anything. They don't want to talk about anything. If you say that you are hate speech, and that is what somebody is proposing, that a penalty of life being taken, that is what should be meted to those who say something. Even now, it is not even all about fake news, because if you say anything or you criticize them, that is what they are going to come for. That is what they are going to term it. So those who are taking people's lives, you are not saying anything about them. You are giving them preferential treatment. But if I talk about what you are doing, which is bad, you will term it as hate speech. You are telling somebody, and just like he said, say you are hurting me. Instead of you to quit offending me, you are doing the same thing, and you are expecting me to be quiet, not to say anything. You can defend the government, whichever way you want, or you might hate the bishop whichever way you want. But what is happening now, it calls for worries, and a lot of people are not seeing it in that line. You can come for the man of God. I hope this kind of a thing will not get to you. Like I always say, those who are affected will be in better position to be able to relate their experiences and what they have been feeling. Those who have lost their businesses, those who are now they've run bankruptcy, now they will be able to tell the stories. Millions of nairas a lot of farmers have lost. No, you are saying they should not see anything. They say, oh, they are waiting for the government that they have seen not doing anything, not even ready to do anything. Like those people who have lost a lot of money as far as regards to their farmland and their crops and what have you. What are the measures the government has put in place to secure them or to pay them back? Nothing. They are going to start all over again. They are on their own. Oyo is their position. Nobody is saying anything. You can imagine, and somebody will be talking. Some people are quiet, let them continue to be quiet. It's not everybody you can carpet. It's not everybody you can box. It's not everybody. Because somebody is a pastor, because somebody is a bishop, he does not have the right to speak. No. Who does that? Who does that? You are going to be hearing a lot of people coming out for this man of God. Forget whatever that is happening, because whether you think maybe they are doing their own, but what we are talking about is the issue on ground. The issue on ground, that is what we are talking about. You can hate him for whatever, you might not like him, but when someone says the truth, forget about the person. Let's focus on the message. Is the message not the reality that we are passing through, or we are being faced with day in, day out? Now someone will tell you, oh, you don't have to do that. And that's why it's always replying them. Those who are keeping quiet, let them continue to keep quiet. And the thing is hurting. And most of them, they will be speaking behind. They will not come out. They will not be bold to come out. You are backbiting. You call yourself a pastor, you are backbiting. You cannot say anything. Those who have the courage to say it. Of course, if this man can say this kind of a thing, he has said it. There's nothing. He's not afraid of anything. He has said it in your presence. He has said it to the public. It's not as if he's backbiting, but a lot of them will be backbiting. They will not be able to confront and say the truth. You will not be able to say the truth, but within you, you are dying, you are hurting, you are pained. It's very, very unfortunate that we love to cover truth, but we love lies. That is what, I've seen that a lot of people do like. And someone says, anyone in his right senses who continues to support Buhari administration is worse than satanic agents. Pastor, remove the log wood in your eyes before remove the stick in PMB. You establish schools common people in your church cannot afford, but you enjoy missionary school and free education. So if he does that, because I know that is what a lot of people are going to come for, is he taking somebody's life? If you know that you cannot attend the school, that is a different ballgame entirely. But if you want to look into that, if you know you cannot afford that school and whatever, you go away. He's not taking your life. It's not taking your life. It's a different ballgame entirely. That one is a different subject. But we are talking of people's life. Is it not those who are alive that will go to school, that will attend one school or the other? That is what they always come for. Is that what they are talking about? People are dying. You say you should not talk. Someone say you don't deserve sense. At least you are truthful to acknowledge there are dangerous sticks in Buhari's eyes. Of course, you know that Buhari has a problem as well. But this one that is not taking responsibility or taking charge of people, whom the constitution has given him the right to take care of, he's not doing that. People are dying, he's not saying anything. At least if you are alive, you go to school. If you can't go to this school, you go to another school. The ones you can afford. But this, as a result of that, is not taking people's lives. Someone says this man a person. God continue to expose rituals. Up APC, up PMB. God bless Nigeria. As many that are supporting this government, we hope that those things is not really a cause, because those who are in IDP camp, they never bargained for it. They never bargained for it. Of course, this person his name is Rabiu, so of course you should know where they are coming from. We know where they are coming from, and it's not really need to get a response. Someone say Buhari is better than 50 OYEDEPOs. And someone say that is why I'm praying that may you continue to experience the situation in Nigeria during Buhari regime, since it's good for you. Someone says your generation is cursed. God punish you. Who is this? This one is Abiodun Ateri. Of course, I don't know where it comes from. At least by the name, you know where they are coming from. It's better than OYEDEPO. OYEDEPO is not taking anybody's lives. We hope that these people, those people who are in IDP camp, those who have lost their loved ones, whether this kind of a thing should go back to you, whether we will know what you are still going to be saying at the end of the day. Someone say you must be a drunkard. Nobody in his right sense will say that. Of course, all these sponsored and well-paid Buharis, God's vengeance will fall upon you. You can't go and do legitimate job and you think by doing this kind of job you will get fulfillment. No, you and your generation will never have peace. Keep calling black white. Yes, let them keep calling black white. That things are those people who are in IDP camp, those who are even in their various houses, they have lost their parents, they've lost their wives, they lost their children. If that kind of a thing will be before you, we'll see whether you're still going to be saying the same thing. It's very, very unfortunate at this age and time. Some people cannot see the right thing and call it the way it is and just address it the way it is. No, they will be covering it. Of course, by their whatever, you will know what they stand for. Yes, the worst government so far is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Most of these people that are, that have lost a lot of things, whether by their business or by their family, their loved ones, we don't know them. But if you have human feelings, and you see that on the daily basis, nothing is being done from the angle of the government, nothing is being done. If you have human feelings, you will know that what is happening is wrong. The president is not saying anything. He keeps mum in everything. He does not say anything. What kind of a person is this? It's unfortunate. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what Bishop OYEDEPO has said. Leave your comment below and let's have